This video provides technical instructions about the Maryland Farmland Raptor Program's NestBox monitoring system, which uses a body camera and a smartphone to see inside the NestBox and capture images. It's a companion to the shorter video that provides a quick how-to overview about how to monitor NestBoxes using the system. I recommend watching that video first. You can find it on the Maryland Bird Conservation Partnership's YouTube channel in the Volunteer Training playlist. My name's Margaret Pothig and I'm a volunteer with the Maryland Farmland Raptor Program. The NestBox monitoring system is not difficult to use, but there is some complexity in how all the parts work together. While this video is showing a specific body cam product, I hope that the video will apply to different body cam products. In this video, we'll go over the following topics: how the technical components work together, what's in the NestCam box, charging and resetting the body camera, body cam basic operations, connecting the body cam and the dashcam app, capturing images, saving images for banders and NestWatch, body cam settings, how to make the body cam holder. Part 1. How the technical components work together. The technical system requires a smartphone, 2 smartphone apps, and a body camera. The final step requires an internet connection, which can be either Wi-Fi or cellular data such as LTE or 5G. To get started, you'll download 2 apps to your smartphone: a dashcam app specifically designed to work with the body camera product, and the Cornell Labs NestWatch app. When you're in the field, you'll connect your smartphone to the body cam through the body cam's Wi-Fi. This is a local Wi-Fi network and does not require cell service. After establishing the Wi-Fi connection, you'll use the dashcam app like a control center for the body cam. You can see what the body cam is recording, and you can pause the video, take a screenshot, or take snapshots with the app. When you take snapshots with the dashcam app, you'll transfer the images from the body cam to the camera roll on your smartphone. Once the photos are in your camera roll, you'll be able to upload them from your smartphone into the NestWatch record using the NestWatch app. You can find detailed videos about how to use the NestWatch app on the Maryland Bird Conservation Partnership's YouTube channel. Check the training playlist. You may encounter this message about being offline. That's normal. The body cam's Wi-Fi is only used to connect to the phone and is not connected to the internet. So, prior to using the NestWatch app, you need to disconnect your phone from the body cam Wi-Fi. What's in the NestCam box? We selected this body camera because it has key features that make it highly functional for our purposes. One of the most important is the wide-angle lens. This wide-angle lens, combined with the ability to rotate the lens 180 degrees, allows us to photograph a large area inside the NestBox. This body camera also has an LED light, which is important because it's dark inside the NestBox. Another important feature of the body camera is the built-in Wi-Fi capability, which allows us to connect it with our smartphones. The camera comes with a lot of accessories, some of which you don't need. But there are 3 main components and a few extra accessories in a small plastic bag that you might need. You'll definitely need the charging cord, the body camera itself, and the user manual. Charging and resetting the body camera. The camera battery will probably still have a charge right out of the box, but you'll need to keep it charged. You can see how much battery power is left if you check the battery icon on the body cam screen. Plug the USB-C end of the charging cable into the body camera. Plug the other end into a USB-A port. I don't have a USB-A port on my laptop, so I need to use the USB-A to USB-C adapter that came with the camera in the little plastic bag. The red light on the side indicates that the device is charging. When the battery is full, the red light goes off. You don't have to charge the device with your computer. You can also plug it into the USB-A port in your car or on a power strip like this one. If the camera fails completely, you can reset it using this little pin that came with the camera. You stick it into this little tiny hole on the side. Hopefully, none of us will need to use this. Basic operations of the body cam. There are a lot of buttons on the body cam, but for our purposes, you only need to use a few. the body cam on-off button, the mandatory record button, you'll want to make sure that's off, the LED light on-off button, the Wi-Fi on-off button, and the stop and play buttons on the front of the body cam. The on-off button is the one conveniently located for right-handed people on the right side. Just hold it down until the camera turns on. On the little screen, you can see the image of me the camera is capturing. This is the general direction you want the camera to be pointed for Nest monitoring. The camera rotates, but you'll want it aimed straight down for a kestrel box. This will give you an image of the entire bottom of the Nest box. For a barn owl box, which is bigger, you'll want to angle it out slightly. You'll need to experiment to see what angle gives the best view of the interior of the box. The LED light button is this one on the left side. It has a light bulb icon on it. Turn it on and off by giving it a long press. You can use the same button to turn the screen on and off with a short press. Looking at the screen, you'll see the timestamp down here and how much battery life you have over here. It's useful to know what all the icons mean on the screen because they tell you what settings you are using. Consult the manual for details. There are two different buttons for recording that are on the right side of the body camera. The one at the top is called the mandatory record button. If the button is in the up position, recording will start automatically when you turn on the body camera. See the red dot on the video screen? That tells us the camera recording is on. You actually need to keep this button in the down position because that's what's required in order to establish the Wi-Fi connection with your phone, which I'll talk about in a minute. The button on the side with an icon of a video camera is another one you can use to start and stop video recording. But since you will be in Wi-Fi mode and connected to your smartphone for the Nest Box monitoring, the recording controls will actually be on your phone, so you don't need this button at all. These stop-play buttons on the front of the body cam are used for two purposes. The most important for us is accessing and changing the settings on the body cam, which I'll go over later. They're also used for playback of video that has been saved to the camera. It's honestly better to review the videos and images on your phone or your computer. The button on the left side at the top is how you turn on Wi-Fi mode. But, as I mentioned earlier, it only works if the mandatory record button, which is over here on the opposite side, is in the off position. You can ignore the button on the left with the microphone icon because we don't need audio recordings. Connecting the body cam and the dash cam app. I'm going to walk you through setting up the connection between the body cam and the dash cam app on the smartphone. Download the Vidur dash cam app onto your smartphone. You can use the QR code in the manual or go to the App Store on your phone and search for Vidur. That's VIIDURE. You can also use the QR code that may show up on the screen of your body cam when you turn Wi-Fi mode on. Some of them show this, but some of them don't. To turn on the body cam's Wi-Fi, you first need to make sure the mandatory record button is in the off or down position. Now, hold the Wi-Fi button, which says 180 degrees on it, until the screen shows the Wi-Fi logo. Some cameras show a QR code. In either case, the body camera's Wi-Fi has been initiated. Next, you need to connect your phone to the body cam Wi-Fi. Go to your smartphone Wi-Fi settings and look for the body cam. I'm pretty sure the name will start with VD01. In this case, it's VD01-303C. I'm going to select that one to connect my phone to the body cam Wi-Fi. The final step is to open the Dashcam app on your smartphone. When using the Dashcam app for the first time, it will prompt you to add a camera. Tap on that button. If you haven't already established the Wi-Fi connection between your phone and the camera, the button will say Connect Camera. If you tap on that, it will take you to your phone settings menu so you can establish the Wi-Fi connection. Sometimes a message pops up on the phone saying that the body cam Wi-Fi is not connected to the internet. That is the normal state for the body camera. To get past this, all you need to do is hit one of the options. If the camera is connected to the body cam Wi-Fi, you'll either get the Access Camera button or the Dashcam app will automatically connect and start recording immediately. You can pause the recording by tapping the pause button on the Dashcam app. Capturing images. This step is the most important because photos and videos are essential to counting the eggs accurately and estimating the age of the chicks for banding. Take a look at these 4 photos that were taken with a different body cam product of the inside of a kestrel box. We have a picture of the adult sitting on the eggs. Then we have pictures of kestrel chicks at different stages of development. In general, chicks are ready for banding when they are half covered in down and half in feathers. For kestrel chicks, this is when they are 20 to 28 days old. Banding the chicks when they are too young risks the band falling off. Banding them when they are older is better because there is usually some brood reduction, so banding later provides more accurate data. But waiting until they are too old risks them fledging prematurely from the nest. Getting a clear picture of the wing feathers of at least one of the chicks will help experts estimate the age of the chicks in the brood. You can easily see from this picture that these barn owl chicks, feathered but still downy, are a perfect age for banding. How do you capture these images? Here I am, holding my phone in one hand and the nest box monitoring device in the other. The camera inside the nest box is taking the video that is showing on the phone. Watch your phone and adjust the monitoring device to make sure you're getting a comprehensive picture of the interior of the nest box, the eggs, and the chicks. Here's a video taken with a different body cam device of a kestrel box with the adult and newly hatched chicks. You are aiming for a view of the entire nest so the number of eggs and chicks can be counted. To get the best photo resolution, we need nest monitors to take snapshots with the body cam. When you get a nice clear image, take a snapshot by tapping the camera button on the Dashcam app. Take several more, even if you think you've already gotten the best shot. Saving images for banders and NestWatch. As part of your nest visit record in NestWatch, you'll upload the pictures you took with the body cam. Not only is this a great way to illustrate the data in your record, it's also an excellent way to share the images with the person who will be banding the chicks. Detailed instructions about NestWatch data entry are available on the Maryland Bird Conservation Partnership YouTube channel in the training playlist. The images need to be in either your smartphone's camera roll or your computer to be able to upload them to NestWatch. In this video, I will show you how to save the video and images to your smartphone's camera roll and your computer. Here are 3 scenarios for uploading the images to NestWatch that I'll be going over. Option 1. Save images and upload to NestWatch immediately after nest check. Option 2. Save images and upload later from smartphone. Option 3. Save images and upload later from computer. I'm also going to be touching on the need to keep notes about the date and time of your nest box visits if you're monitoring multiple nest boxes. Option 1. Save images and upload to NestWatch immediately after nest check. We recommend that you upload the best snapshots from your nest check to NestWatch immediately after you finish checking the nest. Before you disconnect your phone from the bodycam's Wi-Fi, go to the Dashcam app. Select Camera Files from the lower left corner. Now you're looking at the videos that are stored in the bodycam. At the top, select Snapshots. Now you're looking at the snapshots stored in the bodycam. The most recent images are at the top. Select the one that provides the clearest image of the interior of the nest box. I'm using an empty nest box as an example because right now that's all I have recorded with my body cam. Once you have selected the image, take a screenshot with your phone. Save the screenshot to your camera roll. You can upload up to 3 images for each NestWatch visit, so if you aren't sure which image might be the best, take screenshots of several different snapshot images. One question you may have is whether to crop the screenshot before saving it to your camera roll. There is no significant difference in clarity of the image if you crop it, but cropping the photo will give you a smaller file that will upload to NestWatch faster. And if you have issues with internet connectivity in the field, that might be an advantage. It's up to you to choose. Now disconnect your phone from the bodycam's Wi-Fi so your phone will have access to the internet. Open the NestWatch app on your phone. Enter the data from your visit, and as the final step, upload up to 3 images from your camera roll to the NestWatch record. If connection to the internet is not strong in the field, you'll see the red unsynced icon in the NestWatch app. You'll be able to sync your visit record later when you have a good internet connection. Before I move on to option 2, I want to highlight a tip for Nest monitors who are monitoring multiple nests. If you are visiting more than one nest box a day, take notes about what time you visited each nest box. If you decide to upload your images to NestWatch later, you might attach the wrong image to the NestWatch record. If you have a record of the date and time you visited each nest box, then you can look at the timestamp on the images to find the one that corresponds with that nest check. Option 2. Save and upload the image to NestWatch later from a smartphone. If you're unable to complete your NestWatch record while you're still in the field, you can do it later from your phone. You will need to connect your smartphone to the body cam using the body cam's Wi-Fi, and then you can do everything just as described under option 1. But there is an alternative method. You can download the image from the body cam into the Dashcam app's album. Once you do that, you'll be able to access that image without connecting to the body cam. You can select any video or snapshot from the camera and then click on the download icon. Once the image is downloaded, you can select it from the Dashcam app album and click on the save icon in the lower right corner to save it to your camera roll. From there, you can upload the image to NestWatch as described in option 1. There isn't a significant difference in the quality of the screenshot image that you uploaded in option 1 and this image that you saved from the album, so how you do it is up to you. Another thing you can do with videos and images saved in the album is to share them directly. You click on the share icon in the lower left corner. You can text an image or email it to yourself or someone else, but you can't upload them to NestWatch from the Dashcam album, only from the camera roll or computer. If you found this confusing, as I did initially, here's a quick diagram to explain. When the smartphone and the body cam are connected, what you will see initially on the Dashcam app in the Camera Files folder are the videos and snapshots stored on the body cam. There are different folders. Loop is the video folder, and Snapshots is the snapshot folder. You can also tap on Album to see videos and images stored in the Dashcam app itself. They won't be stored here unless you download them. You can download the videos and images from the body cam to the Dashcam app album by choosing a video or image and tapping the download icon. Once they're in the album, you can access them without connecting the phone to the body cam Wi-Fi. Using your phone's cellular service or Wi-Fi, you can share the photos by text or email, or you can save the photo to your camera roll. From there, you can upload the image to the NestWatch app. Option 3. Save the images and upload them later to NestWatch from a computer. Let's now look at how to save and share the images using a computer. The advantage of using a computer is that you'll be able to organize and rename the files with the NestBox name, which will help you to locate the correct images later if you need to. First, you need to transfer the images from the body cam to your computer. In the body cam, the images are stored on this tiny memory card, also called a micro SD card. The body camera comes with a 64 gigabyte memory card already installed. There are 2 ways to view the contents of the memory card. You can plug the memory card into the card reader accessory that came with the body cam. To remove the card from the body cam, you need to push it in to get it to pop out. To put it back in, you kind of push it down after pushing it in until it clicks in place. The other way is to keep the memory card in the camera and connect the camera to your computer using the charging cable. When the body cam is plugged into the computer, the body cam screen will show 2 options. I'm on a Mac, and I selected the first option, mass storage. I assume the second option, called PC camera, is for a PC. After selecting mass storage, you can see the memory card is showing up as untitled. If you want to change the name of the memory card, right-click on it and select Rename from the drop-down menu, and then type in whatever name you want to give the card. I called mine NestCam. I click on the card and I can see the files on the memory card. There are movie files and picture files. I'm going to select and drag all of these files over to my computer where I can organize them. I'll select the best images and rename the files according to the Nest box that they belong to. I can also upload them to NestWatch through the desktop app. If I need to send a specific NestBox video or image to someone and I've named it and organized my files, I should be able to find it. When I'm done transferring the files, I click on the eject icon to disconnect the camera. Sometimes it doesn't want to eject normally, so I select force eject. Body cam settings. There are a few body cam settings that you may need to adjust. To get into the settings menu, you hold the center button when the body cam is in standby mode until the settings menu pops up. Standby mode means it's not in Wi-Fi, recording, or review mode. You scroll up and down the settings menu using the left and right arrows. Here are the most important settings. Video resolution. Set the video resolution to 1080f, which is the high definition setting. Loop recording. Loop recording settings affects whether the camera will erase a recording if the memory card is full. Select close loop to avoid the video being erased inadvertently. When I selected this, the camera recorded for 10 minutes and then automatically started a new recording. Video audio. If you want the video sound on or off, you set that under video audio. We don't need the sound on, so for your own privacy, you might want to turn it off. Date and timestamps. We want the date and timestamps to be accurate on the video and snapshot images. If necessary, here's how you change them. Use the left and right arrows to adjust each of the date and time fields. Give a short press of the center button to save your entry. When you're finished, hold the center button down until the camera goes back to the settings menu. Automatic shutdown. This changes the amount of time the camera stays on before automatically shutting off. I changed the setting to 3 minutes from the default setting of 1 minute, but it's completely up to you. Format. This will reformat the memory card. Unless you use the camera for other purposes or you're checking a huge number of Nest boxes each season, you shouldn't run out of room on the memory card in one season. How to make the body cam holder. If you want to make your own body cam holder, here's how the one I'm using was constructed. It consists of a 9-inch paint roller on a 4-inch paint roller holder. Using this combination allows for the body camera to slip onto the end of the roller. To keep the roller from spinning, I gently screwed a short drywall screw, which has a very sharp tip, between the plastic holder and the metal spine. Do this carefully so you don't end up splitting the plastic and ruining the holder. I selected a foam paint roller because I wanted one with as small a diameter as possible, so it will fit in the 3-inch entrance hole of a Kestrel nest box. Here I'm demonstrating that using the combination of a 9-inch paint roller on a 4-inch paint roller holder results in the right amount of roller extension into the nest box. It's not essential, but you can put a sock over the paint roller to cover it. I made a special cover using t-shirt fabric. I hope this instructional video has answered your questions. Please reach out to your Farmland Raptor coordinator if you experience any problems with the NestBox monitoring system. Thank you so much for your support of the Maryland Farmland Raptor Program.